You have just joined the cafe with Isclay. He is here to inform, disappoint, dismay and be disbelieved. Here you will experience many things such as dumbness, nakedness, words to power, unabashed ego and loss of general senses. Alright, everyone kick back and be damned. Friends, politicians, rockets, human shields and autocorrect cannot save you now. Among the many subjects that will be imposed upon you shall be news bits, spark of the day, bacon bits and bites, politics and opinion, the Trump load, tacky time and news of space. Remember, if you shake your radio more than 3 times, you're playing with it. Thank me, I'm welcome.
Alright, good thing I had the important papers. Now make a square, cause I'm coming in head first.
He's back.
Welcome to DJ Isclay's Cafe.
Oh, yes.
All right. I want to do a little bit here. We're going to do a little bit here. It's really a top 9 for your news bits here today. That's actually not news bits. What am I talking about? I can't even talk today. Anyways, I'm going to do top 9. Usually do top 10. Maybe I'll add one at the end there. So I actually saw this on Facebook, really very, very stupid, and it makes me laugh every time I do it, so we'll see if I can get through it. Personally, I called it Whiz of Wordisms. Let me clear my... yeah, that thing. How to seem like a normal person at social events. Because deep down in places where people don't want to talk about at cocktail parties, you shouldn't do these things. Okay, number 1, wear a hat. Do not wear a helmet. No helmets are allowed. Okay, yeah. And number 2, talk to people. Do not gather mice and raise up a choir unto the Lord. Right, yeah, because we don't allow that at your Isclay's Cafe. Number 3, say things like, how are you? Never say boo-boo, ding-dong, doo-doo. No, don't ever say that. And also don't say dee-deep, beep-beep, and bong-bong. Why the fuck would you ever say that? And then also, have a drink. Do not disrobe. Robe equals stays on. And just an add to that there, do not expose your balls. 1, nobody wants to see that. And 2, dumb. Dumb. And we'll talk about later, we'll talk about contracting the dumb, because a lot of people have contracted that. Number 5, eat hors d'oeuvres. Yes, do not suck on a balled up napkin. Good God, man, what the fuck were you thinking? Let's see. Scan the crowd for a suitable lover. Do not loudly announce that this is what you are doing. Nobody wants to hear that. Now, number 7 here. Dance to the music. Do not flop around with foam flying from your mouth. All right, because be sturdy. Be sturdy and be full of hope. Right, foam from the mouth, not allowed. Also, ask people for their phone numbers, and when they decline, because they will decline, do not dive into the nearest garbage can. That is not a good idea. I don't recommend it, and I don't recommend it highly. Also, say goodbye to everyone. Do not say you will see them in hell. It's not funny, even if it's true. You are going to hell, and so are they.
Here I stand, head in hand, put my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can't never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find a way? Gather round, oh you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away.
Now that you know what's going on in virtual land, here's what's happening in the real world.
And your news bits, partner. Cafe mode. That's right, cafe mode today with the news bits. News bits today brought to you by the G-Spot. Yep, we are located in a little place we like to call Come Find It, We Dare Ya. And at least one dumb criminal in our news today. Off the Sri Lankan news desk here, a prisoner hides a smuggled cell phone in where? His buttock area. That's right. It was foiled when the phone rang while he was being searched by the guards. World's most unfortunate butt dial? Yeah, I'm thinking so. Prisoner at Walakadi Jail in Colombo, Sri Lanka got in trouble this week after he attempted to hide a smuggled cell phone in his rectum. The Agence France Press reports that the 58-year-old convict had concealed the phone along with the hands-free headset in his body cavity. The items were discovered when the prison guards heard a suspicious ringing coming from the midsection of the man's nether regions down there. And the guards knew he had a phone over in the wrong end there, an unidentified guard told the AFP. And when they got him over to the hospital to get an x-ray of the, midsection, nether, whatever you want to call it down there, they've discovered a phone. And not only a phone, they also discovered a hands-free handset. We're going to move swiftly along here. And now another story. Is it raining spiders in Brazil? Have you seen this? Actually, it's not raining these spiders, but any arachnophobes out there would be wise to steer clear of Santo Antonio da Plantina in Brazil, according to a video uploaded to the YouTubes on February 7th. Spiders appear to have taken to dangling from the city's electrical lines and other surfaces. Looking at this video, it looks like millions of them. There seem to be very large critters and plainly visible when the camera is zoomed all the way out. With the rough approximation size given by nearby transformers on the electrical poles, I didn't understand that, but we'll keep going. It isn't immediately clear why these spiders are congregating in such a manner, but it's worth noting several species of arachnid cooperate in colonies and weave fairly extensive social networks. If you're scared of spiders or small little creepy things, Brazil is not for you. Not today, anyway. And then over in Philadelphia, a mistrial was ordered by the judge after John Hoodick's prosthetic eye popped out during his testimony in front of jurors. I can't believe it. You see what I did there? I made a funny there, but it's really not that funny. An assault trial over a fight that cost a man his left eye ended up in a mistrial Wednesday when his prosthetic eye popped out as he was testifying, scaring several jurors and driving one to tears. John Hudick was weeping on the witness stand in Common Pleas Court as he testified about the impact of losing his eye in an August 2011 fight in the parking lot of a bar known as the New Princeton Tavern. This is the Philadelphia Inquirer reporting there. Suddenly, the $3,000 prosthetic blue eye popped out. Hudick caught it and cried out as two jurors gasped and started to rise and leave the area. He says he couldn't believe it just came out, but he was having an emotional breakdown there. Judge Robert Coleman, who called it an unfortunate, unforeseen incident, granted a mistrial motion by defense attorney Eileen Hurley, and he scheduled a new trial for March 4th. The man lost his eye in a fight when the other man, who is on trial, stabbed him in the eye with a key that was sticking out from between his balled-up fist. Not a pleasant story, but that is the news of the, with the prosthetic eye, right. Kind of getting a shiver up my spine there. And finally, what news bit would not be complete without a story about porn star Ron Jeremy? The man is recovering from surgery after a heart aneurysm. Even a heart aneurysm cannot stop the legendary porn star Ron Jeremy from doing his quote-unquote performances. The 59-year-old adult film star and actor and director was in critical condition after undergoing 2 surgeries last month, but he is now recovering and wants fans to know that he is all right. On February 6th, the actor, who has performed in more than 2,000 adult films, posted a photo of himself with one of his nurses giving the thumbs up, and he tweeted, "Thank you all for the concern and the well wishes. I am doing well, thanks to modern technology." That has been your news bits with your Ron Jeremy, porn star extraordinaire. Welcome back to the cafe.
Of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for a hint of the spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic schools, as vicious as Roman rules, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, "Son, fear is the heart of love." So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, well, I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of our shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark.
Yeah, here comes the top 10.
And I'll follow you.
This week here, top 10 things that really, really piss me off. And I'm sure they piss you off too, so I'm going to start with number 10. When you get pulled over by the cops and they ask you, do you know how fast you were going? Yeah, you should know. You pulled me over. I mean, come on. Okay, all right. Number nine. When they announce a product and they say it's new and improved, well, which is it? If it's new, then there's never been anything before it. And if it's improved, then there must have been something before it. Really annoying. Number 8. People who ask me, hey, can I ask you a question? Well, you didn't give me a choice, did you? Come on now. Number 7, this radio ad. Hi, I'm Jeff Healey from the Jeff Healey Band. Don't drink and drive. I don't. Well, I sure as hell hope you don't, because you're blind, for God's sake. Bless his soul, though, he's died. Number 6, when people say while watching a movie, hey, did you see that? No, jerkwad. I paid $7.50 to come to the theater and stare at the frickin' ceiling. What did you come here for? I mean, come on now. All right, even Steven at number 5, which doesn't mean that it still doesn't piss me off. When people say, oh, it's always the last place you look. Yeah, of course it is. Whenever you've lost something and you find it, it's always the last place you look. Look, can we state the obvious, or let's just move on? Move on to number 4 here. Number 4, when people say, oh, you just want to have your cake and eat it too. Well, that's dumb. What good is a goddamn cake you can't even eat? What should I eat? Someone else's cake instead? Yeah, I might try that later. Now move along. Number 3, people who are willing to get off their ass to search the entire room for the TV remote control because they refuse to walk over to the TV and change the channel manually. Yes, it's a statement and a tribute to the obesity in America and all over the world, if we have some. Number 2, coming in runner-up here, the Pillsbury Doughboy is way too happy, considering that he has no penis. Yeah. If anybody knows who the Pillsbury Doughboy is he a boy? Is he a girl? You don't even know. He doesn't have hair. His eyes are blue. He's little and white. Kind of looks like a marshmallow, baby marshmallow man. But then again, I've faded back into the nether. Number 1, people who point at their wrist while asking for the time. Hey, I know where my watch is, buddy. Where the hell is yours? Do I point at my crotch when I want to know where the bathroom is? No, I don't. Annoying as hell, but hey, things annoy me. But then again, later on in my show, I laugh about them. Let's get on back to the cafe.
I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country, harping on the wars we fight and griping about the way things ought to be. And I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for things they believe in. When they're running down my countryman, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life our fighting men have fought and died to keep. And if you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down my country house, you're walking on the fighting side of me. And I read about some squirrely guy who claims that he just don't believe in fighting. And I wonder just how long the rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, but they preach about some other way of living. When they're running down my country house, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. And if you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down my country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. You're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down our way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. And if you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down my country horse, you're walking on the fighting side of me.
You're bound to wait all night. She's bound to run along. Invested enough in it anyhow. To each his own. The garden is so dim now. She curled her lips on the bar. And I don't know if you're dead or not. If you're anyone, come on and get your minimum. Before you open up your eyes, there's only so many hands to analyze. Come on and get your overdose collected at the borderlines. They wanna get up in your head. The dawn's who went all night, and that's all we hope it was. A break from the warfare in your heart. To each his own. The soldier is bailing out. I curl my lips on the bar, and I don't know if my dead can talk to anyone. Come on and get your minimum before you open up your eyes. There's only so many hands. Are you one of us? Come on and get your overdose collected at the borderline. They wanna get up in your head. It's too late to change your mind. You let love be your guide. It's too late to change your mind. You let love be your guide. It's too late to change your mind. You let love be your guide. It's too late to change your mind. You let love be your guide.